you're putting that driver away for a long time. It becomes a very target-oriented golf course. Even on the front side, we're definitely a second-shot golf course where you want to set yourself up for a chance to succeed. But when you get to the back, we have a string of a couple, 340 to 380-yard par fours in a row where it's all about putting yourself in the right position in the fairway. So you have an approach to the green, so you're hitting a lot of 4-irons or hybrids, fairway woods off the tee, and then as you get to 16, that's our risk-reward tee shot, where if you're a bomber, you can get down the hill and leave yourself a wedge, but it gets very bottleneck and gets really tight, where if you're offline at all, you're out of bounds or in the woods. And then 17, 18.
Of the number 3 groups coming in for Western New England, Suffolk, and Hartford. This is Michael Bloom, Jake Zerlin, and Nathan Tallender. As you can see, Tallender on the screen as we're joined by Ryan Train, Tedesco Country Club Golf Pro. So as we look here, Ryan, on 18, what are some of the things, as the expert, so to say, what are you looking off of the tee, and then kind of the second approach shot? How would you, based on today's pin location, what your strategy would be?
So after that brutal stuff, you're especially with some of the distance that these kids have, if you're
for these schools. And as we see Tallender getting another one of the lefties here in our field of 45 today.
This is definitely going to be a little bit of a tricky putt. Just navigating the fairway cut into a downhill putt can be a little testy here.
See it roll just a bit to the right. Did it look like maybe he thought it might go a little left or right?
Yeah, he definitely, the way he was set up, it looked that way. But, I mean, he saw that first putt come in, and you saw that hard break left past the cup majors for our members, and then when we hosted the section championship, I mean, these guys put in some serious hours, and they see it as a challenge to make the golf course as fair as possible, but also, tournament conditions. And, the only negative I would say is that since this is a little later in the season, we've chopped down a lot of our fescue, which makes it easier to play for sure. But as far as aesthetically, you lose some of that, appeal, and, you lose some of the penalty that our golf course provides, where you may have an opportunity